Hey guys, I'm Bronson, and I wanted to talk about the analytics that Legend Story Studios used in its Blitz-a-thon event that marked their first birthday that occurred on October 11th, 2020 New Zealand time, or October 10th for us in the US. Now, what was really cool and what I really loved is a couple days, I think it was maybe 3 or 4 days before this event took place, they announced the holding of the Blitz-a-thon on their website, and they had this nice Google form on the bottom that said, hey, we have a mystery prize. It's going to be big. And to get it, you have to fill out this Google form of what your predictions are for the event. And I thought that was really neat. But not only that, not only do you vote on what you thought was going to happen, but after voting, you got to see what other people voted for. And I thought that was really cool. It was really neat to see the breakdown and what people think of what was going to happen and how things were going to play out. So I really like this. And if you want to see this website right here, the analytics, I'll put a link down below. It's still up. I don't know how long Legend Story Studios is going to keep this data available for the public, but it's just really cool to look at. So yeah, let's break it down. So it looks at the top. 183 people responded, so decent turnout. That's cool. And yeah, the first question is called First Blood. Let's read it. What do you guess will be the remaining life total of the winning hero in the first game of the live stream? That's cool. Yeah, like some random person I noticed thought 23 was gonna be the health total. That would have been a ridiculous game for one person, but that didn't happen. I do not remember what the answer was. I think I guessed around 7, but it looks like a lot of people said 2, 3, the 5 or below. And I will say that a lot of matches ended up with two players just being really low on health, trying to chip away at the other person, and it was awesome to see. So yeah, I forgot what the answer is that, but it's interesting how people thought it was going to be in the lower digits, which makes sense. I mean, that was very typical of what happened in each game. Next, we have Last Hero Standing. So, what hero do you think will win the last game on the live stream and become the last hero standing? So, a lot of people thought Kano, a lot of people thought Dash, a lot of people thought Dorinthia, and yeah, and it makes sense because those are the heroes that have been performing in the national scene. So it makes sense why people vote, and it was cool seeing the distro and just the pie chart of all the heroes and what people thought. Looks like not many people thought Ranger. I think we have 2 for Ranger out of 183. But yeah, I mean, it was just interesting to see this graph. And then the next is, what party do you think will win the final game of the live stream? And it was either the Flesh and Blood community or Legend Story Studios staff. Not too much confidence in the staff, but at the end of the day, they prevailed. Chris Gearing made some ridiculous Ira control blocking chip away at the health deck that was really cool to watch. So, yeah, I guess the minority won in that sense. And then we have longest win streak. What hero do you think will have the longest win streak? And this one was a huge shocker. I believe it was Ira with Chris's deck. So Ira the Ninja had around 3.3% of the vote. And yeah, that's the one that won. And you've got Kano at 24%. You got the Mechanologist at 21% and the Warrior at 13% and various other percentages for the other heroes. But yeah, I don't know. I love that this data is available to the public. It was just really cool. And not only that, after each round, right, when they had a new set of individuals pairing up and playing a blitz match, they would submit a questionnaire on Google Forms to everyone on the live stream and say, hey, who do you think is going to win? Vote now. And if you voted correctly, then you were in the drawing for a prize. So I thought that was really cool. And they really used the Google Analytics. So the last question, I'll wrap this up. This won't be a long video, is how long do you think the longest win streak will be? And I think I voted 7. 7 was definitely not the number. I think it was 4 that won it, but it was just very interesting. Did someone put 3.5? Oh no, I don't know what this number in the middle here is, but looks like a lot of people thought 3, a lot of people thought 4 and 5. That those were the numbers to get, but at the end of the day, it was just a really great event, and I've made other videos talking about that, but I wanted to talk about the analytics, and I really hope that this is used going forward. I know that it might be time consuming, but it just looks really cool. And at the end of the day, I love how the public is brought into this, and you can see what other people voted for. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.